out here doing some exploratory analysis on this Raptor. I'm trying to just get the thing to turn over so I can do a compression test. By just hot wiring to the starter, I can get it to turn over fine. Kind of slowly, but it's fine. But when I put the compression tester on it, it's got so much compression, or I don't know. I mean, this battery's fully charged. I'm charging up a car battery. I don't know what else to do. Bring the tractor in and jump off of that maybe. But with the compression plugged in, the compression tester plugged in, it's got too much resistance, or the motor's got too much compression, that it'll pump one time and then give up. And my jumper wires are getting really hot. Like 180 degrees, they got hot. So I had to quit. So yeah. And then I got some mystery wires, which my manual will come in handy for. That's been spliced into. But originally it was solid green. Looks like it was going there. That one was green and yellow tracer. Green and yellow tracer. It was obviously going right there. Don't know what those do. And then the only other boogering I see is here. Green, white tracer. That he put into red, that goes to nothing. And then he repaired this, or someone did, and it's split open up there. Have to see what those are. But anyway, all this to say, it's almost pretty naked. I mean, these suspension components, they're not even on it. What do? Do I... First, I know, before I do anything, first I'm going to make sure the wiring harness is okay. I'm going to get a good healthy battery on it. I'm going to make sure it cranks. I'm going to make sure the electronics all work. And I got good compression. But then, what do? Do I rip the motor out of it and send it to Toss Coat? I mean, it's not terrible, but it's worn. She's got some wear and tear on her. And I would definitely stick with the factory color, because that's what goes with those plastics. But, is that what I do? Do I send this frame over? I guess it depends on whether or not that thing sells. So, initially I put a battery on it, flipped the key, and I had nothing. No lights, no indicators, nothing. Found some hack job done in the wiring here and there. Some intentional bypasses, trying to bypass safeties and rev limiters, stuff that we will fix eventually. But today we had a milestone. So I found this wire had been ripped out of the CDI here. Soldered that back together because I found that that wire went to all of my my dash lights. So my neutral, reverse, and coolant temperature. Soldered that back together, and now I've got switched power. I've got lights. I've got push button start. And I've got spark. Not that you could see that, but so I call that a runner. Very shortly, she will be. Lipstick and rouge, that's all it needs. So here we've got our first parts order for the Raptor. It did not come with an exhaust or header. Maybe it had a nice aftermarket pipe on it, and the guy decided to sell it when he gave up on the bike. Got the new header from Power Sports Nation. Well, it's not new, it's used. The other parts come from Rocky Mountain, ATV, MC. They got a warehouse in Winchester, a couple hours from me. So I can select the free shipping, and I always get the parts the next day. It's awesome. But we got a starter, we got some webbing for the Nerf bars, we got a case saver, an oil change, stuff that we'll need in the future. Here, you can see I've got the exhaust header installed, preparing to do a first start attempt. I never got a successful compression reading from my compression tester, and doing research, I found that the cam on this bike has a decompression pin on it, so you're never going to get a really good accurate reading on compression the way you would traditionally get one. So went right past that, and I'm preparing to do the first start. You can see the fuel tank's not on it, but I've got the funnel with the fuel hose up there. I'm just going to fill up the carburetors that way and see if this thing cranks over. So once we got this thing stripped down, it became apparent that it had been rolled over. You can see there that steering stem is bent, and its support in that frame hoop also bent. So what you'll see next is Mike and I attempting to straighten up that frame so that we can put a replacement steering stem in there, one that is not bent. I think so. Let me check the other side real quick. I think we're closing the gap. Okay, at this point we're touching.
We'll go a little past touching.
We were touching
Oh, yeah.
this bar to this. Yeah, we were touching
Yeah,
this.
I thought we was good on
That's
that.
how far down it came. So, do you want to pull it out and we'll look at it? I don't know.
Grab the blocks so we don't make it.
Okay.
Oh, it definitely closed it. So
It closed it.
we just need to go more.
Now, you can see here where we started touching the
Right.
blocks. So here's my used steering stem replacement. Good and straight. We're gonna throw it down in there, mock it up, see if we did any good on the frame. Alright. We'll call that a success. Next episode, we'll be getting the frame ready for paint and reassembly.